Alright guys, what is going on? Back with another video, and I didn't make a video yesterday. I want to apologize. I was kind of tied up doing some things, but today is two things I want to talk about. One is a little more, cool and humble and actually fun to talk about. Another one's a little more serious topic. But first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to everybody who gave me feedback on my PC that I built. I thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough. I know how to build a PC, but sometimes people see things that you don't see. And a lot of people said some things that gave me caused a pause and gave some great suggestions, and I want to talk about that. So compared to the last video to this video, you're going to see what this PC looks like now. Also, I'm going to talk about Boogie2988. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions about that. I'm going to give a shout out to the people who gave me the feedback, and like I said, you guys are absolutely awesome. So let's take a look at the PC. Let's look at these comments, and then let's talk about Boogie. So here we go. All right, here what it looks like now. Remember the big fans right here that I had? I put the two fans, I put the three fans at the top, and I bought a new fan for the CPU. It is a Sama fan. I'll put the link down in the description if you're interested in it. It's very cheap and it looks phenomenal. And I decided to put a back fan for the RGB fan for the back plate as well, or the back part of the chassis as well. So now you look at this, babe. Come look at this fan right here. Look at this. Come look at this computer.
Are you on a video?
Yes. It's okay. Ain't nobody gonna see you. I promise you ain't nobody gonna see you, baby. But yeah. See? You see that?
Oh, I like that.
You see that? You see how I got it now?
Oh, yeah,
That looks really cool, don't it?
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that looks nice. So yeah, so I wanted to show y'all guys that. Also, shout out to the people. Let's look at the comments real quick. Hopefully y'all can see it. Here it is. Doof. He said, boom the GPU to the top of the PCIe and get more frames per second. I did do that. And better cooling, I did that. Where's the other guy? Yeah, Duh Easy said, make sure the GPU's on the top slot for max performance, and I wouldn't keep that cooler long term. My 3900X can get really hot. Nonetheless, happy for me. So that's what I did. I moved the GPU up, and I got me the also I got the fan. Also, somebody else said this as well. I want to know if it's on here as well. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Paddle South. There it is right there. He said, get a cheap cable extension for that cord so it can reach around the back of the board. Now, remember, right here was a cord on my power supply that did not, would not wrap around. I bought an extension, and you see it up there. That's the extension that goes around the back. So now this is a very clean PC. The only thing I probably have an issue with is maybe this cord right here, but it is what it is. I can't do much about that. And I got a few cords under here, under the fan, but you really don't see it if you're not paying attention. So absolutely, this is awesome. I really, really, really like that as well. And I got an Outkick. I barely watch Outkick, but that gave me a suggestion about Biden. All right, nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into this thing about Boogie. All right, Boogie2988 basically lied about, they say he lied about his cancer. So this is how I feel about this. Me and my wife, the lady who was just here earlier talking about my PC, we were on the Boogie train for a while when he first started weight loss. This was back in, oh God, this had to be like 2016, 2017, probably even before that. It was a while back when we was on that train. We was rooting for Boogie, and when come to find out he really didn't want to do it, and it was before the whole weight loss surgery. I think he was trying to do that to garner views and sympathy. So I kind of jumped off the train, and I never really think about talking about him from that point on, or thinking about him, watching his content. Now, it's all the thing about him with the crypto thing, and he scammed the people out of money. People lost money because of that. He did it for like 10 grand or something like that. I don't know. I heard about that. But what I heard lately, like, he said that he had cancer a few years ago. I do remember hearing about that, but I just, didn't even think about it. But come to find out, they're saying that he lied about the cancer, and he's not showing proof that he has it. I don't know what's going on, but it is so disheartening to see people lie about stuff like that, for one. Two, Boogie is the type of guy who's basically trying to do anything for attention. I ain't gonna say clout, but just for attention. He wants attention, and whatever he can do to get it, he will get it. And it's really unfortunate. You're starting to see this with a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot, but with a few content creators that are getting to this space where they get a little bit older, and their whole stick about their content's kind of falling off. This is one of the reasons why, for me, I just want to be honest with you guys. I want to talk about whatever I want to talk about and keep it moving. I don't necessarily want to be in a situation where I have to be a certain way to make content. If I can't be myself, I would not be here. That's why I like to talk about these games. I like to talk about topics in the gaming industry. My other channel, I like to talk about sports because those are things that I like to talk about. I'm not here to try to be a character for anybody. And some people play it well and they go about their daily lives and they live their life normally. Some people can't do that. And some people who deal with the issues that Boogie is dealing with. Some of the issues that, I really don't want to put this person's name out there, like Review Tech USA, like what he's dealing with. You know, at some point, it takes a toll on you. And you're starting to see it with these two guys. But I really wish that, you know, I wish those guys the best. I don't want nothing to happen to anybody for, you know, in that fashion or whatever. Why is my son yelling? My God, he got Luigi Mansion 2 HD. He's playing that game and, yeah, he's having a ball. But nevertheless, I just feel that, you know, at some point, you just have to be authentic. You have to be. If you're not, whatever you're playing on the YouTube world or any content creation, you're going to just walk away once that character goes away. And for me, I don't want to be that person that been a certain way for a certain group of people who watch my channel, and when they see me in public or whatever, or if they happen to see me in someplace else or somewhat different, I just can't be that way. So I think that's what the problem is with Boogie. You know, Boogie has a serious problem with, to the point where it just consumed him. This whole situation just consumed him to the point where he is, you know, desperate basically to live. And he feel like this is the only way he can do to live. He already made a documentary saying that he can't work nowhere. He can't do this. The only thing he knows how to do is make videos. Well, if that's the case, just make the videos. You don't have to try to garner sympathy from people to make your videos. I genuinely believe if he just does stuff that's informative and do it in a unique way, you'll always be successful. Now, this is funny from a guy like me who has 600 subs and from a guy who has millions trying to tell him what to do, but sometimes the numbers don't mean anything. Sometimes just human interaction, knowing who you are and knowing people that, or figuring out what people can figure out that people are doing, pretty much can tell you who they are no matter what status that they are. I guess that made sense. I don't know. I was all over the place. But you don't have to be a certain status to basically give people the best advice that they can get. And I believe that that's the best advice that I can give. It's just, he just needs to be himself, live his life. And unfortunately, I don't think he'd be able to do it. I don't even want to speak on Review Tech USA because I haven't watched this stuff in longer than I haven't watched Boogie stuff. So I don't know. I just hear about stuff about him going off the deep end from other YouTube channels, and it's sad, man. It's sad, but nevertheless, hopefully you guys like my PC. Hopefully you guys like what you saw. Hopefully this wasn't, a downer for most people. But at the end of the day, man, whatever you're doing in your life, make sure you're proud of what you're doing and you're helpful to others. If you can do those two things, you're always going to be good within yourself. As long as you're good with doing what you're doing and you're proud of it and you don't have to hide it and you're being an asset to other people, you'll always be fine. And I feel like this is what I try to do with my channel. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you like this video, I'll have more content down the road. Thanks everybody who helped me with my PC build. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you everybody who's been subscribers to the channel. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And what you see is what you get. I'm going to try to be this way. Well, I ain't going to say try. I will be this way unless if I lose my mind. Something like that was going on with Biden right now. I don't know. Politics is crazy. It's nuts. But yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. All right, y'all. Peace.